I mean, I saw the trailer for it. It looked pretty good, but, you know, I mean, yeah, home front, stay home and away from that movie. Sorry. Grown Ups 2. Okay. I saw That's My Boy. And you would think I would learn my lesson after That's My Boy, because I went on a long rant about how that was the worst film of 2012. And it is. But I'm not saying this is the worst of 2013, but I truly believe Adam Sandler does not give a shit about his career anymore. And a lot of people said, oh, he sealed the deal on that with Jack and Jill. I mean, Jack and Jill, that totally says to us that he doesn't care anymore. And I said, well, I mean, that was bad, but give him one more, and That's My Boy sealed the deal for me. But I went back, stupid, thinking that he would sober up, and nope. And you know what? It's a shame, because Adam Sandler is funny. He can be funny. Chris Rock can be funny. David Spade can be funny. Oh, damn, what's his name? I can't even think of his name. The King of Queens guy, Kevin James. That's it. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. They can be funny. These are funny actors. We've seen them be funny before. You know, on Saturday Night Live and stuff, you know, but man, it's just a lot of gross out jokes and, you know, the plot. I mean, like, everything could be solved just by having a realistic conversation. No, let's scratch that for slapstick and kick to the crotch jokes and shit jokes and pee jokes and... Oh man, I don't know why people find this funny. I mean, maybe if you're 7 years old and you're a boy, maybe you'll find it funny, but 7-year-olds should be watching this. It's PG-13, I think, you know, so who is this for? Evil Dead. I saw the trailer for this movie when I went to go see the movie The Call, and I was hoping it would be good. It looked a lot scarier than the original. It's basically, it's your average, not sequel, remake. But even the first Evil Dead wasn't all that spectacular, you know, I mean, the original Evil Dead. I mean, for me, I mean, I like Evil Dead. I thought it was okay. I personally like Evil Dead 2, the sequel. No, I should say the remake, Evil Dead 2. We'll go into that one later, the Evil Dead movies. That's a whole other review, people. But I was hoping it would be, excuse me, I was hoping it would be maybe just as good or maybe better than the original. I mean, I think Sam Raimi was behind this, not directing it, but I think he, like, had something to do with it. You know, executive producer or something like that, but... Oh my god, I'm so sick of torture porn, people. That's another thing I'm sick of. I'm sick of horror movies saying that they're horror movies when they're really not. You should just call it gore porn, and I'm sick of like body parts getting flown everywhere. I'm sick, like, Saw made me gurgitate here. I'm not even kidding. I mean, the particular one I'm thinking of, Saw 2. Saw 2 made me gurgitate. That's the first time that's ever happened. Evil Dead, you know, I mean, I thought this was going to be just... I thought it was going to be great, and it wasn't. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. R.I.P.D. Hey, Hollywood executives, I have a brilliant idea for a movie. It's groundbreaking. It's brand new. Nobody's ever done this before. Let's take Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds, pair them together, and let's just watch the Men in Black series, and we'll do exactly that. Genius! You know, this movie, the trailer sealed the deal for me on this one. I have no idea why I paid the money to go see this after seeing the trailer. Especially after hearing Noah Antwiler talk about this, okay? I heard him talk about this movie when he went to go see After Earth. And, man, was I stupid to pay money to see this. I was so stupid to do that. I'm sure these guys are making good money, but you'd have to be blind not to see the Men in Black references. It is Men in Black, people. That's what it is. R.I.P.D. It is M.I.B. It's M.I.B. It's M.I.B. That's what it is. Just watch Men in Black instead of this. I mean, and it's not, and even though it's a Men in Black ripoff, it's not just that. It is filled with cliches, horrible effects, and even the whole story behind the Rest in Peace Department. That's what it stands for, Rest in Peace Department. I mean, I don't know why, like, that was such a stupid premise. I mean, like, when you die, you're a part of the R.I.P.D. and you have to save the world from extraterrestrials, I think. I don't know, like I said before, it's Men in Black. But, yeah, I mean, like, I was hoping Jeff Bridges could save the movie because he's done good stuff. Ryan Reynolds apparently is okay, I guess, in the past in other movies, but not in this. Not in this. I'm sorry. Just stay away from this movie, man. Sorry, just stay away from it. A Good Day to Die Hard. Here's the weird thing. Live Free or Die Hard is my favorite of the Die Hard sequels. It is, Die Hard 4. Because that was a really interesting way of having the terrorists kind of terrorize a part of, I think it was Washington, D.C. That was clever because they were using technology, and John McClane's not used to technology. He's from a different generation. He doesn't know how these guys are functioning. And that was a lot smarter than just them having weapons, like they did in the first one. Which I love the first one. The first one's the best one. But Die Hard 4, I really, really liked it. It was smart. It was interesting. The only thing I didn't like I didn't like about it was that they paired John McClane with the sidekick. And I think we have Die Hard with a Vengeance to blame for that, which is good. I mean, with Samuel L. Jackson, that was okay. But I'm sick of John McClane having a sidekick and them making this movie into a buddy cop movie, because that's not what it's supposed to be! We're supposed to just see John McClane kicking terrorists' ass. And it's not... I mean, Die Hard 5, I was so looking forward to it. I think it's the lowest rated one on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think Bruce Willis gave a shit about doing it, because he wasn't doing John McClane, he was just doing Bruce Willis. I mean, and the plot is so tiring, it's stupid. I don't even know who these terrorists are. I mean, at least in the other Die Hard movies, we know who the terrorists are. We remember these. Hans Gruber, Simon Gruber, who's the guy in the fourth one? Thomas Gabriel. The second one, I don't really remember. The second one, those guys were kind of bland. But they were great. Die Hard 5, sorry, wasn't good. Identity Thief. Oh boy. I gotta talk about this movie. Alright, I'll talk about it, okay? This has to be the worst comedy of the year, folks. It is. It is the worst comedy of the year. Because I predicted the entire movie before I pressed play on the DVD menu. Yeah, I did. And I was wrong about a couple of things, but 92% I was correct. And I didn't see the movie before. I didn't see it. First time seeing it, I predicted it. And I was watching it with some family members, and they were telling me, how did you know that was coming? I'm like, I know, because apparently the people that made this movie, they know all these cliches, they knew what they were doing, and I know what they're doing because I predicted the damn thing before I even started to watch it. Oh man, I'm losing my mind, I really am, because I can't believe I do this job. I do this job for free, folks. I do it for free. I don't get paid to do this show. I do it for free. Okay, here's the thing. If you like this movie, fine. That's okay, okay? I particularly, I don't want to say hated it, because hate is a strong word to say for a movie like this. Okay, this is like typical fun, dumb shit for 90 minutes. But then again, it's 90 minutes that I'm never going to get back again. That's where you start to get pissed off. Okay, here's the thing. I like Jason Bateman. I do. I like Jason Bateman. I think he can be he can be funny. I love Horrible Bosses. He was great in that. Arrested Development. He's great in that. Melissa McCarthy. I like Melissa McCarthy. I think she's funny. I love her on Mike and Molly. I liked her in Bridesmaids. I heard she was really funny in The Heat, which I didn't see, so sadly you're not going to see that movie on any of these lists. I heard that movie was funny. I really do want to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet, but first of all, okay, here's the premise, all right? This movie's called Identity Thief. The premise is Melissa McCarthy plays pretty much a criminal. She's a criminal, in a way. And she steals Jason Bateman's identity, and she's off shopping and, you know, getting stuff for her. Pretty much what all credit card thieves do, you know, everything like that. They get your social security number, they can do all that. And she's pretty much being a dick to him because she knows she's doing wrong. And Jason Bateman finds out that his credit card is maxed out and all these things, he can't do anything. So he has to find her. And this guy's got a family to feed, you know, and you're feeling really bad for his family, or at least I was. I was feeling really bad for him because he's got 2 kids, I think, and his wife is really pissed off that Melissa McCarthy's doing this to him. And he eventually tracks her down, and she and him have to go on a road trip or something to get away from these two other bad guys that are trying to kill Melissa McCarthy for some reason. I don't know why. I forget. It's very forgettable. And they drive along. The second they got in Jason Bateman's car and they're driving to go somewhere, you know exactly what's going to happen. They both hate each other at the beginning of the movie. You know they're going to get along. You know that they're going to become friends later in the movie. And no! I hated Melissa McCarthy's character in this movie. If I was Jason Bateman, no amount of script dialogue or convenient cliches would contrive me to end up becoming friends with that character. No way. I hated Melissa McCarthy I hated her character. I hated this character. I did. And that scene towards the end of the movie when they're sitting down to a dinner and she starts crying, saying, I don't know my true name, I don't know my name, I was an orphan all my life, and she's got this backstory, and you're supposed to feel sorry for her. I was booing the movie. And my family was in tears. They were crying. They were like, oh, this is so sad. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. 90-minute movie leading up to that. Bullshit! And I was so mad about that because these are funny people. These are funny people. The guy that directed Horrible Bosses made this movie, and I thought it was going to be great. But I predicted it before the movie began, and oh man, was this bad. This was a bad movie, people. I'm sorry, it just was. I mean, like, some of my cousins like it, and I'm not going to shove my opinion down their throat, but man, was this movie so horribly bad. Basically, when you get down to it, like, there's anything in it that's bad. I mean, like, horrible message is bad. It's a PG-13, or maybe it's R, I don't know. It's supposed to be a comedy with cliches to the max and robs 90 minutes of your life. That's basically what this movie is. It's bland, forgettable, but when you see it, you're going to tell your friends not to see it. So, basically that's what it is. I'm not criticizing the people that worked on it. You know, most of the people that worked on it probably did it for a paycheck. Some people, I'm sure they're making very, very good money, but man, as an audience member going in to see this, man, was this movie not only forgettable, but man, it was so bad. Sorry, it was just too bad.